Alright guys, I don't know what the heck is going on, but I swear as soon as I said that I was gonna do this reading, like I'm getting like really bad anxiety. It's like I want to do everything else before. I don't know, it's really weird and it's creeping me out and I don't like it. I really don't like it. Alright. I for some reason was being drawn to this book. I feel like somebody's not believing in their self. I don't know. Maybe someone is afraid that they aren't good enough or something like that. Maybe that's the reason why they're having anxiety. Maybe they're going to go towards somebody, but they don't realize, they don't know if that person likes them or anything like that. Maybe that's, like, I feel like my heart's beating like a million miles a minute. Like, I don't know, maybe like somebody's coming towards you or you're going to go towards someone else and this person makes you nervous and, that's all I'm getting right now. Maybe you're just afraid that you're too different from the person. My left foot is itching like crazy. Whew. Okay, so we'll read this. No one like you was ever born or ever will be. We may laugh at the oddballs and eccentrics of this world, but at least they have the courage to be themselves. Most of us lack the plain old intestinal fortitude to claim our own uniqueness. For fear of being ridiculed or shunned, we talk and dress and act just as everyone else does, often dwarfing our self-esteem in the process. Yet all of us weren't born to dance the same music. Each and every one of us is in a one-of-a-kind, original. Unconventional ideas are the seedbed of the innovation and progress. Offbeat humor is a wonderful way to share insight. The expression of imagination isn't the sole right of artists and performers. It's the right of everyone who wants to reach his or her full potential. Frustration and self-pity are just two symptoms of the failure to express our true selves. Perhaps we have chosen colorlessness as camouflage against attack. Now we're gaining more self-confidence. However, perhaps it's time to step out of the crowd, wave our own flag and shout, "This is the real me. I am entitled to my own uniqueness." And that was the August 23rd, because that's when I'm actually doing this. I don't know when it's going to go up. Sometimes my videos take like a day. Sometimes they take 2 days for my phone to get them posted. It's just as it is. So that's the 23rd. I think every time I do a reading, I'll probably pull from this because I feel like everybody really truly needs to believe in their self. Now this one, me, myself, like I'm not gonna lie to you, when I first started doing tarot, I got made fun of. I got told that I was the devil, that I was talking to the devil. Like no one followed my channel that I knew. Like all of my followers pretty much are people that, you know, I met from YouTube. Most of the people that I know do not really support me. They don't watch it. In fact, they get made fun of a lot, but that's okay. Like, and it was really funny. So I started talking to somebody who I've known for a really long time, and you know, we've hung out a lot of times, but I haven't seen them in a really long time. And they messaged me the other day, and I was like, I said something about what I do. And he said, you know, and so I was like, so when the question came up about energy and cards, you know, I was like, well, I do tarot. I'm like, this is probably where you're going to block me. We're not going to be friends or talk again. I didn't hear anything after that. So who knows? You never know. The right people, the right friends will always be there. I'm not saying this person's going to leave. Like, I'm not saying that at all, because we've been friends for a really, really long time. Like, for a really long time. I think the last time I hung out with this person. It was back before I had surgery for my tumor. Yeah, so that was quite a few years ago. That was a rough time in my life. Isn't it so? It's kind of interesting how some people come back into your lives, or they come and they check on you. I mean, I know it's Mercury retrograde, so it's the season where you were supposed to learn a lesson from somebody, and if you didn't learn it, they come back, or they were supposed to learn it from you. But it's just funny how they always seem to come back at certain times, like right when something bad's going on, or right when something good's going on, so to speak. So if you ever pay attention, or if anybody else has ever paid attention like to that, I think myself, it's pretty interesting. Okay, I'm not really sure where we're going here today. I got some new decks that I'm completely excited about. So we're going to try using those. All right. Escaping. So someone's trying to avoid something. Oh my gosh, my foot is still itching. Okay, someone could be walking. Somebody be careful. You could be walking through poison ivy, because I'm seeing these footsteps and my foot will not stop itching. Okay, someone is trying to escape apologizing to someone or something. Jeez. Okay, so I have put my collective on the top, or your person on the top. You take whichever side. We got resistance at the bottom. Someone's trying to suppress something. Someone's trying to hide something in. Okay. Now we'll read the top as your person. No. I gotta go with what I said first. The top is the collective. Alright, whoever's watching this video. Alright. I'm gonna be brutally honest with you guys, okay? Don't get mad at me. Don't shoot the messenger. You could be trying to avoid talking to somebody to give them an apology. There's a part of you that thinks that if you just give it time and you wait, that it'll just like instantly pass through like a cycle and they'll get over it. And so what you're doing right now is you're stonewalling them, you're shutting them out, you are ghosting them. Spirit is saying this is getting stupid, and this is very something that you this is done based on shallowness, because it's not based around anything good. It's based solely because you don't want to pay. You don't want to have consequences for what you've done. You don't want to hold yourself accountable. You feel like that if you just separate yourself, that you will not have to face any consequences for your actions. So that's what you do. You just put space in between you and this person for a time, and you feel like eventually they're going to get over this. Now, I have a feeling that this time it's going to be different. because this time the sun's coming up and it's going to be illuminated and it's going to be made known. This may be I'm going to be honest. You could have purposely separated from your partner, and it could have something to do with someone who is at a distance, and it have something to do with like lust or passion. And more than likely it is Mercury retrograde, so more than likely this person is on your mind, or you're on this person's mind, the one that's at a distance, the one who could have been shallow, the one who could have blocked you as well for a time period. I think this person is thinking about coming back to have an apology, but I think that this person is only doing that because they want to escape something. Maybe they want to get away from wherever they are. Maybe they're on the run, or maybe they need you to, help them escape or take them somewhere else. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. Okay, now your person, your true person. Not any karmics, nothing else like this. This is your true person. Okay, so your true person, collective, this person was chasing you. They were probably chasing you toxically, but they were chasing you. Okay, this person has hit their breaking point. Okay, now the way things go is one side is past, present, and future, and it would go this way if there's the other way. You know what I'm saying? Past, present, future. Okay, so this person has, remember why I told you this might be the last point? This person is at their breaking point. They feel like this was the last straw. And you could have been trying to come and give this person an apology, but they're like, listen, this was the last time. The last time. I need peace now. I need harmony. I need to, I'm just talking to friends. Remember how I just said, a friend contacted me that I hadn't talked in a long time. This person has, oh my gosh, I feel like my whole body is itching. I feel like this person has been grieving the loss of this for quite a while, because they feel like you rejected them. When you rejected them, this person could have said mean words to you. And the reason why they said mean words to you had everything to do with the fact that they felt hopeless. They felt like they were falling apart. They felt like they were drowning. They felt alone. They were missing you. This is not the person at a distance. This is your true person. You could have, seeing this person hopeless, it could have made you angry. And you could have rejected them because you did not want to deal with their depression or them grieving everything or feeling like they lost something, because you, in your mind, wanted to find peace. But then it hit a breaking point when you realized time's almost up. Someone needs to make an apology because someone is about to escape your in other words, this person over here who was hopeless for so long is about to leave for good for the last time. And then you instantly toxically turn to, well, okay, well, I'm going to chase them now, because this is giving me like narcissistic love bomb and discard, and then love bomb, like a narcissistic phase, the cycles. Someone who's narcissistic, where they will push someone away on purpose, or they will not talk to them on purpose to punish the other person. Like, they will withhold love on purpose to punish the other person. They will avoid talking to this person. So guys, I'm going to say this right now. If you're a narcissist, please, or if you have a whole lot of narcissistic tendencies, please find help. Please go to counseling. Please find a therapist, because there's a whole lot of people out here that is going to be broken, and that could be the reason why I felt anxiety so bad when I left a narcissistic relationship that was completely bad. Like, I was scared shitless. Like, thinking, like, whenever I finally went to move on, I got such bad anxiety that I almost couldn't handle. Like, I was shaking, and all I was doing was talking to a friend then. But just talking to a friend scared the shit out of me so much that my insides would shake. So that's what the narcissist does. If you get angry or you show emotions that don't make the narcissist look in the best light, which if this is you, take it as it resonates. Okay, so collective, if you're watching me, if you are the narcissist and your partner has ever felt hopeless, if them feeling upset makes you angry, that is another sign of narcissism. You have got to go get help, because if they make you angry because they're upset and then you reject them as punishment, or you walk away or you leave them when they are in their worst times, you are fucking damaging so many people, and your ass is going to be in so much karma. If you want to move your life towards the best version of who you're meant to be and where you're supposed to end up in time, you need to make amends for the things that you've done by going to therapy, not having to go make amends with this person, but you need to make amends by getting yourself right, because that's what all of this is about, is to get you to the point where you heal and you don't damage anybody else around you. Like, this could be the reason why this person came in. I'm going to tell you right now, if you actually learn this lesson from this connection, from this situation here, it's because this person was an empath or they are a light worker. Because it takes someone of high power and has strength or strong empathy to break a narcissist to the point where they actually realize that they need to go get help. Because most of you guys, most narcissists, they don't care. That's what they are quite good at, not giving a shit about anything or anyone else but theirself, not caring about anyone else's emotions, only themselves. Okay, so we have someone here who's wanting to escape, someone here who wants to chase, because with the Four of Pentacles here, someone is wanting to hold on to something. They're wanting to hold it to their chest, like to protect their self. They could be getting anxiety. I don't know why, like I'm seeing that someone is trying to save. There's someone in this connection who's trying to save up money to go somewhere or do something. Okay. We have an apology about this breaking point, but okay, so this is the current going forward here. Someone feels like they need to go give someone an apology because they know that they feel like they won the battle, but they lost the war, so to speak, and they feel like someone's at their last straw, like, or they're feeling completely overwhelmed and they need to apologize because they have fucked around and lost almost everybody in their life because of their toxic patterns and the way that they treat people. Okay, so this person here who's thinking in time, it'll be peaceful. Show me the Lovers. The Lovers also symbolizes a choice. Someone feels in time, someone will make the choice to just come back and be peaceful. They know they did wrong. They know they need to do and have enough collective. You could know that you've done wrong. You could know that you need to go give an apology, but in your head, you're still thinking, in time, it'll be all right. They'll make the right choice and they'll return. Okay, so we got silence. What silence goes to what? Someone who gets in their head and starts thinking logically. Collective, if this is your person, this silence did not make this person get closer to you. In fact, it made this person see everything as it truly is that's right in front of them, and make them realize that you didn't care about them. You made the choice. You made the choice to purposely fight them and then cut everything off while they were holding on. Or you could have been holding on to someone else, which could be this person over here. This person at a distance. You could have not let go of someone at a distance. And this person is, during this silence, they're finally seeing things as it truly is. It's kind of like they're cutting through the fog, through the smoke, through the illusions. And they're making the choice to put a head over heart, to make a head over heart decision. Okay. The Death has shown up twice on the bottom of the deck. Twice. Okay, so we got shallow, hollow, empty. This collective, you could have made a lot of empty promises to this person. Okay. Let me see this real quick. Temperance, Three of Wands, Magician, High Priestess. Holy crap, that's a lot of major arcanas. For some of you guys, this is... You could have felt like this was trying to mix fire and ice. Or fire and water. For some of you guys, you were trying to find balance or figure out the right things to do, or the right stuff to put in or to say, or the right emotions or whatever to kind of like make your way where you can go off and start talking to someone else, so to speak. In the back, this looked like a you know, you could have been acting like a huge dick, is what I just heard. This is kind of like you had your path back here and you chose someone or something else outside of this connection to talk to. But this person, what this person was doing is either one, they were trying to teach you how to do magic or black magic, and I do not suggest that at all in any way, shape, or form. Do not do black magic. But in your head, you could be thinking, you know, well, it's fine. I'll just manifest. I'll use my intuition to manifest them back when it's time, because this person will always come back. But in the other way, this person, it could be this person who's trying to find balance because you went to go look for someone else and you manifested a mistress. The High Priestess is also the card of the mistress, the side piece, the side chick, the side dude, whatever they're called, you know. Anyways, so at this point here, where you were giving empty promises, being shallow, you know, you could have got to the point where you were like, well, this is boring. This is boring, because, you know, someone could have started getting upset that you were having so many empty promises. And this person, like the way that I'm seeing her in this card, like, look at this. This is the most awkward way to hold a sword I've ever seen in my life. Okay? See how she's holding that sword? It's kind of like she's squeezing it for dear life, just like this one over here. There's a possibility you have done this to this person more than once, because remember, the death card even showed up twice. Here's one time, two times. Someone is trying to hold on tightly. This time they're not holding coins. This time, this person is holding swords, and the tighter they squeeze, the tighter they cut themselves. So this person could then be in the energy of feeling like they are suffocating you, or you feeling like they are suffocating you. And so what you wanted to do was abandon them. There's a possibility this person felt a lot of fears, whether they were rational or irrational. It doesn't matter. Like, this person doesn't care whether their fears were right or wrong. What they cared about is that when they came to you with their fears, you became bitter, you became angry, and you abandoned them. You made them feel hopeless. You left them missing and craving you, and you separated for them because they were afraid. And that's fucking shallow, I just heard Spirit say. Okay, so now I saw this thing when I was talking about, like, I'm making this new deck, and the blindfold in the old days would represent not being partial to either path. Like, this was you being at a point where you were being so shallow that you didn't care whether you cut this person off or not. You could have cared less. You could have, it's kind of like being in the energy of saying, I don't need you in my life. I'm good by myself. That's the energy. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you say those words to your partner, that fucking hurts them. It creates a fear. And to say those words on purpose to someone creates distance in between the two of you, because you are literally saying, I don't give a shit whether you are here or not. Unless you somehow change that around, if you tell someone, I don't care if I'm single or I don't care if you're here, I don't need you to be fine. That is you saying to somebody, their presence in your life has no real impact on you, that you do not fucking care if they are there or not. And to a normal person who has feelings, if you're a narcissist, guys, to a normal person who has feelings, that's gonna fucking hurt them. That's gonna create so much, like, yeah, hurtful words. These hurtful words are the reason why their rational fear has came up, because they now feel dismissed and abandoned by you. Like, you didn't care if you separated. You didn't care if there was distance in between you. And so they could have got angry as well. They could have turned around and done the same. And if this has not happened yet, this is what's coming. No, I don't necessarily believe in time, but as in tarot, I like to read it that way. But some people are going to be on one side of the tarot, some people are going to be on the other. You just got to take it as it resonates. The Eight of Cups, walking away. You created distance so that you could separate. Fucking A. And think about this person over here in the red. The person in the red. Two moons here. You kept so many secrets. You could have had two. Fucking 1, 2, 3. This is a third party situation. By this point here, at this lovers, this is somebody choosing the toxic devil. And that's the whole reason why all of this started. Someone kept a third party. I'm seeing the arrow here. Could have been a Sagittarius. What were the other cards I just pulled out? I don't know. This could have something to do with the Scorpio. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Guys, we have 1, 2, 3, 3 swords. We have 1 air, or not 1 air, 1 pentacle, and we have 1 cup. Look, the third time the death card comes up. The third time. I just heard 3 strikes, you're out. Okay, so we have the energy of Earth. We have an Earth sign. Virgus, oh my gosh, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We have air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. I said Sagittarius here, fire sign, but just Sagittarius because it's not really Sagittarius. This is actually the card of Gemini, which is an air sign. So we have the air signs here, and now we have a cups represent water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And with this here, it could be a Scorpio or someone who has strong Scorpio in their chart. And if it's not that, it's someone who is fucking revengeful. Take it as it resonates. Okay. And with this Page of Cups here, this is someone who is younger. This person has lighter color hair as well. Okay, so anyways, so we have walking away. I think in your mind, what you wanted to do was create distance for a time. You could have been shallow and not really cared if you entertained a third party. And there's a possibility that with the moon here, you kept secrets from this person, and this person, this is future or coming very soon energy of someone finding out that there was a third party, and they get angry because someone walked away. Or this could be someone left someone out in the cold, rejected them, and they moved on. And then when they moved on, they got angry. That's what's going to happen. When they finally separate, when this, guys, I'm going to be honest, if you're the narcissist, you could get angry because you shut this person out on purpose. They move on and they find someone else. And then you get angry for it. Because then, as narcissists do, you flip it around. You project. You switch it. Because more than likely, you know. Narcissists aren't stupid. In fact, they're actually pretty intelligent. They have to be that fucking cruel and somehow get away with everything that they do. And the reason why you're angry is because now that you can't have this person, now that they have closed out this cycle, something has come to completion. The walking away has come to a completion. You could be desiring this person. For some of you, because someone walked away, you could be thinking, well, now that I'm craving this person because I want what I can't have, I'm just going to go in because I know that they're hurt. I'm just going to go in and I'm going to offer them the world. They're going to take it because they're in fucking despair. But I'm only going to offer a teeny tiny bit of love, you know, so that my karmic wheel spins the right way and this will come back together. So that I'll have my Empress back. But there was an actual death here. This person finally was like, third strike, I'm done. Hold on. Okay, guys, there could have been there could be an interruption in this story. Anyways, yeah, the interruption is probably this third person over here. Okay. So this person finally closes it out. Because more than likely they realized that you were trying to escape, they were trying to chase, they were trying to hold on to you too tightly, and this whole situation became way too toxic. And they knew that they had to close out this cycle, because you could have been trying to escape an apology for the fight that you caused, that caused the final straw. And you left them feeling in despair, like they lost everything. This person may have came back many times. You guys may have came back times before and chose to try it again, to find balance, you know, to find love, because someone thought it was a firm foundation, but it wasn't flat. I don't know how it wasn't flat, so it was round. So when they built something on it, it swayed back and forth. Someone was very in and out, and they offered very little. Fish there could be Pisces. And when they needed you, you went silent. They tried to communicate with you about how sad they were, and you acted shallow, like you did not care one way or another the way anything went, and you abandoned them. And they feel like they knew that you were doing this on purpose, and you would just think, I can just abandon them and then call them back whenever. Remember, the sun has now shone on, or the light has now illuminated the things that have happened in the past. That is usually what happens during Mercury retrograde. Things get illuminated so that people learn lessons. Okay? So the sun is now coming out, which is going to shed light on the moons, which could be secrets, which could be more than one other partner in your energy. And this person is pissed off because this person probably told you at the beginning, no matter what you do, if you want to be with someone else, you leave, you don't talk to me, or you completely close everything out and then you move on. But instead of straight moving on, you were with them and thinking about someone else. And this person feels they know their worth. They know that they are an empress. And when an empress is getting played, when they're getting played or used or immaturely loved, they will end it. And then they will have to go into healing, because more than likely, even though they know their worth, the shit still hurts. This person could If you're trying to meditate to heal, with the Hangman here.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again, but life is one big riddle of the future and what's been.